Hi, I'm Ellisa Cooper, and this is Cooking in Quarantine. So today I'm making a wilted radicchio sandwich, but last night Honey sent me Thai food for dinner, and I happened to have this lovely, lovely piece of crispy skin duck. So I'm going to add that to the mix. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm heating up my little flat iron over here, and when it's nice and hot, I'm going to put that skin side down so that as we warm this duck up, that crisps the skin back up as well. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I got out of the city for the first time. I went to help my dear friend who you know I haven't really quarantined away from because her kids have been here, she's been here. My friend Vicki and I cleared out the garage, and it was, or not the garage, the basement, and it was actually a wonderful and pleasant experience because it was lovely weather. We were out in the countryside. She lives in one of the prettiest places in the world. So, hello Sale, hello Mike, hello Jamie. So, upside good news, I found some dishwashing liquid. I literally used the very, very last bit this morning. So I thought, I can't really do another show until I actually see if I have dishwashing liquid. So I got this, not my first choice, but better than nothing at all. I realized that I probably could be using like, what am I trying to say, for washing your clothes soap, but I hadn't gotten that creative until I found this standing there in the grocery store. So here we go, skin side down. And I'm also going to, I filled this up, and I'm going to sit that on top of it so that it presses that skin hard against there and it's not just sort of mushing. I want it to really crisp up. Next thing I'm going to do, I have made a little starter here. I'm going to go to my biggest on my mandolin, and I'm going to just get a little bit of this torn through. You know how I love to use my mandolin, so there's that. There we go. That's probably about enough, otherwise I'll start probably cutting my finger off. So let's see if I can get that to come out of there. There we go. So that seems like about enough for one sandwich for me. And I haven't seen Tom today, so I don't know if he's around or going to be looking for lunch a little bit. So thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. So here we go. This is coming over here. This is crunchy and delish. I am going to finish this under the broiler, so don't let me forget to turn the broiler on in just a minute. So this is a garlic sautéed wilted radicchio. And so I'm going to use a little bit of the oil here that's preserving my mushy, delicious garlic paste. And then I'm also going to put a little garlic of the roasted garlic, and I've got a couple of cloves of garlic here. And now that I see how much I have, I almost want to make a little bit more. So maybe I will make one more tiny little bit here. Why not? Oops, don't do that. Don't cut your hand off, Goop. Okay. Is anybody having a panic attack thinking she's definitely losing a hand? Come on. Okay. Now see, this is where I'm going to lose my hand. Yeah! There we go. Fantastic. Now I'm a little happier. That seems better. Always close it because otherwise you'll just lose a hand. So, here we go. Now we got this going. There's a little garlic oil in here. Let's see what this guy's looking like over here. It smells good. And look at that. Got that seared right back up on that. And I'm just going to flip that over. And I'm going to turn the heat off there and let it just continue to warm up a little bit there. Next thing I'm going to do is put a little bit more oil in my pan. I've got the garlic oil in the middle. And then let's get this started. Heat this up a little bit. And I'm probably going to want some salt and pepper, I think. Get that ready to go. So how is everybody today and who all is here? Hello, Christopher and Carolyn and Michael. And let's see. Oh, the sunset. Isn't that hilarious? I just noticed that. Fantastic. So this is this beaded lamp over here is reflecting on here and makes it, that's so great. How funny. I had never noticed that before, guys, or maybe that's a new thing today because, once again, it's kind of weather here in New York, a little gray and overcast. But the very most exciting thing happened today, and that is when I was coming back in from dashing out to the grocery store earlier today. My porter is back in my building, and that means my windows get cleaned. I'm very, very excited. Window cleaning day is my favorite day of each, however many times I can make it happen in a year. So I live, as most of you know by now, on the 9th floor, so I'm about 100 feet above the ground. I also have terrible chromatophobia, so just the idea of thinking about looking over the edge of something makes my heart speed up and makes the soles of my feet tingle, and I feel like I'm going to flip head over heels and plunge to my death. I know it's completely irrational, but that's the point of a phobia, right? What's the point of a phobia if it's not irrational, I say? So, here we go. A little garlic smush, a little of this, and a little fresh garlic. Beautiful. Here we go. Ooh. Now I'm going to take my fingernail off if I'm not careful. There we go. Maybe I'll just rub my bread with that piece of garlic here that I've got going. That would not be a bad idea, right? Fantastic. And I need a little salt. Perfect. And I need a little pepper. And there we go. And now, spatula. So I know that a few of you were on watching my delicious friend Kelly make her amazing granola. Kelly, I'm very blessed. I have lots of friends who are exceptional cooks. I saw Jamie Baker, who was on here, is an absolutely blow your pants off kind of cook. Absolutely amazing. And my friend Kelly is an amazing cook. We could eat for days on vacation with this bunch. So let's see here. I'm gonna put a little more garlic paste, a little bit of that on here, just to kind of be the thing that heats up my bread, right, when I'm toasting up my bread. And I'm gonna smear that duck fat around a little bit on that pan, and then that will become a piece of that. Here we go. Oh, that's looking beautiful. And oh yeah, that smells great. So I love radicchio. I love bitter greens. I could eat a giant bowl of arugula every day. So this is going to be, I think, fantastic. Now the next piece is I've got to start working on toasting at least one part of this bread. So help me remember, it's right in front of me, but you know I'm going to burn the bread if I possibly can. So let's see what happens. So I've got this here ready to turn it, grab it, save it before I kill it. But there you go. So here's the slut cup. I'm drinking water. I may have overserved myself yesterday, but just so you know, I got home yesterday morning about 9 o'clock and started working on putting my dressing room back together after the pipe incident last week. And I worked until about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon just getting it all. Now I will say that I added the extra thing that I decided that I should, you know, Marie Kondo, sparking joy, making sure everything was with and hung beautifully and displayed beautifully. And I probably threw away a dozen pairs of shoes that I haven't worn in ages. And yes, I do have a finger guard, but I don't like it. It doesn't work very well for me. So anyway, I spent all that time, but now drawers are really nice. Shelves look lovely. And it was so totally worth it. I just pray that nobody makes me undo this anytime soon. So now I'm going to turn the heat off under the radicchio, and I'm going to look and see what I'm doing to the bread over here. That's looking pretty good. And next, the next piece of this, we're going to put a little bit of fresh mozzarella on top of the radicchio. And then we're going to melt that, and I'm going to then finish it with some pulled duck sprinkled on top. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I think this would have been amazing even if I didn't have the duck, but the duck is just the extra. And now I didn't make the duck because, really, who has the time? And it's a lot of work. At least I like to think that it's a lot of work, and I would rather keep the duck making people in business. Aha, almost burned the bread. Go, baby, go. All right, let me turn this down just a little bit. Oh, that's way too high, isn't it? Turn it down. There we go. Way down. Okay, fantastic. And now I'm going to take this, get myself a couple little slices of mozzarella. Pardon me. That's coming along. And I'm going to need my broiler to get this cheese to melt properly. So, I probably should move some pans around. And I'm burning the bread. So, yep. Oh, but perfectly. Oh, excellent. So now I'm going to turn the heat. Take this off the heat and start building this up. My broiler is coming up. I need cut a slice or two of cheese. One. Oh, maybe 3 or 4. I love mozzarella. I like all cheeses, though. I'm a very cheesy kind of girl, just so you know. All right, so here, let's start building this baby right up. So I've got the garlic greasy side down, and just the burned, slightly burned charred side is where I'm putting the this beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I put that extra couple of bits in there. So it seems to me that if you were doing this and making this for a guest or something, it would take about a whole radicchio to make 2 of these, and for them to be really beautiful and generously apportioned, if you will. So there's that. I'm going to put a little bit more because why not? Now that lunch has become my main meal of most days, I don't have a problem with really throwing it down. Oops, don't let that get on there. Now I'm going to let that sit for just a second while oops, I'm sorry, I had to clean up for a second. Oh, so good. A little bit of garlic is on it. Unexpected and delicious. So here we go. In just a second, I'm going to put this under the broiler, but I don't want to do that while I am not 100% watching what I'm doing. So here's this, and here's this. All right, so next step. I think that we should, pardon me, I always should remember and put things out, but I have so little space and I don't really have room. I have been shopping for a little rolling cart that I could come and put here, and then I could surround myself with things. But then I'd turn my back on the oven and I'd forget and I'd burn the bread, right? So here we go. I'm going to take a little bit of greens here because I'm going to want to eat this when it is good to go. I love butter lettuce because it's so crunchy. So I'm just going to do a little bit and dress those greens. I've been having some trouble. The last time I bought greens, I couldn't find anything that went past like the 20th of the month. I'm like, well, it was already like the 15th, I think, and 5 days of in order to get your greens eaten, it's not a lot. So there we go. Now there's a little dressing there, and the plate is there. Okay, fantastic. So ready, set, let's do it. Pardon me. Oops. All right. I'm going to count to 20 in my head, hopefully. And in the meantime, I'm going to grab 2 forks and just use that to pull a little of the duck meat off. All right, just a little, shred it a little. Put that there, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see this except for me. So if my plate isn't absolutely perfect, I think it'll be okay. But this is great, guys. Look at that shredded duck. This is going to be so pretty. And I'm going to think that it's about 20 seconds now. Let's see where we are. What this looks like. Oh, good. I think it's got a few more seconds in it. And it is cheese, so not bread, so I'm less likely to burn the cheese. Let's try that out. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, so good. And the little crispy bits are going to be great when you occasionally bite into them. Nom, 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 nom. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, this is easier to work with than the other one. So let's see. Not quite. Not quite. Here we go. It's coming, it's coming. I'm so excited. So excited. So anyway, guys, let's see. Is anybody else? Hello, Annette. Did I see? Hello, Annette and Stephanie and Peggy and Kathy and Mare and hello, 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 everybody. So, we're so close. I'm so excited and so close. So, one. Still, I think that needs to bubble. Yeah, I want that to really, really, really cook. Really get there. Why is it not? It seems to be like, when you want it to go fast, it goes slowly. So there we go. But I can sort of tidy up a little bit around here while I'm waiting for the cheese to bubble. And I can take a little taste of Renegade. Oh my goodness. Bitter, delicious, garlicky. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. This is going to be fantastic, you guys. Let's see. Almost. I want to turn it a little bit. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. There we go. Perfect. Just a little bit more. I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Olivier. Sorry about that. I don't know how to override the phone calling portion of the phone when we're on. So, sorry about that, guys. And I think that this is probably pretty close to bubbly. I still want it. Let me see if I can push this all the way out there. Maybe I'm not close enough to the flame quite. But it smells really good in here. It's garlicky smelling. I love it. So, guys, while we're waiting to put the rest of this together, I hope you guys all have a wonderful plan for the day. I hope the weather is nice where you are. Of course, if you're on the East Coast, you're probably in danger of being impacted by the hurricane off the Outer Banks. So that could be a problem for you today. If so, get out now before the rains come, because it's probably going to be pretty wet for the next 24 hours up here in the Northeast. And what else, guys? Oh, now, of course, here I'm cleaning up, and I've completely forgotten about what I'm doing, and I don't know where anything is, and I'm sure that I've now burned everything, but I did not. It's perfect. Finally, perfect. Excellent. Let's turn this off, because it's just, frankly, heating up the house. Pardon the loud noises. And then I'm going to take this little bit of duck and just put that right there on the top, so that when you cut in and bite in, it's going to stick there. Oh yeah, that's going to be great, you guys. So now here we go. We got my little greens here. There we go. Get those out. That's my salad dressing from one day last week. Okay, I'm throwing food now. That's not a good sign. And then I need something that makes it possible for me to lift hot things. I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to give this a nice, oh yeah, the bread stayed nice and crunchy, so that's good. Just what you want. I'm going to need a fork of some kind, I guess, because I can't seem to hold on to it. There we go. There we go. Probably should have done that on the cutting board instead of on the plate, but I'm thinking that this looks like a really good little lunch for a nice lady like me. And let's see what's in the fridge. Is there anything left over, or did I devour everything? It seems I have a nice glass here of Babylon's Store and Babel, which frankly I think will be a really great pairing with it. So I'm looking forward to my lunch and a little hair of the dog, as they might say. So guys, I hope everybody has something great that they're going to make today. I hope you guys get out, get your blood pumping a little bit. I certainly could. I'm thinking about starting one of those plank challenges. I really have got to up my game. So anyway, guys, there you go. That's my little, this is a sandwich that I've just made off the top of my head today, because I remember it. It was a Billy Gallagher, Chef Billy Gallagher creation back 25 years ago when I worked at Au Cafe. So I believe in giving credit where credit is due. He did not put duck on top though. That's all Cooper. So anyway, guys, I love you all. I thank you so much for coming and giving me a purpose in my life every day. Do something nice for yourselves, and when you're done, share that goodness with your neighbors. Love y'all. Have a great day. Hello, Patricia.